Hello, Professor Nicholson. My name is Pedro Azevedo, and for me, this passage in particular, it kind of reflects also, and it can like correlate with loving your neighbor, because loving your neighbor, like Jesus tells us, that loving your neighbor is gonna be also like loving him. So like loving someone else, your brothers and sisters, it's also loving like Jesus. And honestly, I do consider myself a passionate person. Like the most I can do to help someone, I'll do my best. Whenever like friends are needing me, like, or even someone that I don't know, like on the streets, like they're needing help with something, I'll try to do my best, like to go over, like talking to them, like helping them out with whatever they need. I already consider myself like I do my best to do those things, especially like because of my background, where I'm from, Brazil and all that. I'm from Brazil. I don't know if you knew it. So like back in my city, I used to also make part of a project with children in need. So like that was great whenever I could go. I think I participated it for like 2 years at least. So it was a project that taught me like a lot, honestly a lot. Those kids, we were going over there like to actually like giving them love, like show them like there's hope out there. They're like from communities like where it's super dangerous. Some of them, like the majority of them, never saw their father. Maybe just have like a mother or something, just a small family. So we usually go over there like to show them love, but instead we are the ones being loved. I don't know if you experienced that, but it's something unreal. Like you can't even imagine. Like the first time I went over there, it was something else for sure. I can't even describe it. I still remember the first time. And I actually I went the first time because a friend of mine invited me over, and it wasn't my plan to go. But like after the first visit, I fell in love with the project with the kids. So I couldn't stop doing it, stop going over there, like spending my weekends with them, to a point that like I was also like carrying with me my family like to the project, so like they're also involved. So just to demonstrate a little bit, that I'm already like this kind of person. I do consider myself a passionate person. So whenever you set up the assignment for us, we should try to do something else. And for the experience, I did it like during spring break. I was back in New Orleans. I just got back to campus. So what I set up to me, it was something that in Brazil I don't usually do it, which is like give money like to someone on the streets, someone that needs, for sure. I'm not gonna deny that. But like back in Brazil at least, we have like the experience, like we kind of know that what they're gonna do with that money whenever like we're in the stoplight and people like come over to our car and ask for money. And usually like they ask for the money to buy drugs. Unfortunately, the majority of them like use that money to buy drugs, not even like to eat or do something good with that. So I don't have the habit to actually give them money, because like I kind of know like in the back of my mind they're gonna just buy drugs. It's not gonna be like be good for them. It could be like even worse. Like it could be doing something bad instead of like actually doing it good for them. Like that was my intention, but it's their decision at the end of the day. And in here, like back in New Orleans, like I said, like last week I was trying to do that. Like people were asking for help, money, like to eat something, and I tried to trust them. Give it a shot. Like it's a shot for me, because like it made me like trust on them, and hopefully like they're gonna do the best decision, which is gonna like actually make out of them money like something good for them. That's my hope. And the money is gonna be something that they can invest in their future or something like that. I know it's just like a small tip or something, but hopefully it's gonna be something good for them. and making a relation with the concepts of economics. I wanted to do like a correlation between demand and supply, because the law of demand and supply is whenever you have shortage, my bad, in compassion, for example, we need a demand. We have a big demand, you know. So something like whenever we don't have a lot of compassion, people are like feel the need for it. So like the demand goes high. So just like a small correlation, I believe that we could make with the economics concepts, the law of demand and supply, and what Jesus taught us about compassion, loving your neighbor, loving your brothers and sisters, like we should do with ourselves and God. Thank you so much.